I figured since we've been going over the House of M Uncanny X-Men tie-ins, let's just go ahead and dive right into the main series. So this is House of M issue 1. And I remember the first time I read this, I was just so flabbergasted in the way it opened because it's just these disjointed panels of someone screaming in pain, someone saying, almost there, here they come. And then we open up to see, sorry guys, let me just kill the pacing. Wanda Maximoff with her kids. Those twins, Wanda. You gave birth to 2 healthy, happy, beautiful twins. And we see Wanda and Vision just smiling, and he goes, this is a glorious day. And then we see, now put it back. I just love this silhouette. Wanda, we've talked about this. Put it back. You have no children. There's no one in this room but you and me. And we just see the madness that poor Wanda has gone through. She goes, no, you see, my beautiful babies, you cannot have children. You never could. Now stop abusing your mutant powers and put it back. You're only hurting yourself. And you just see her scream, no! And Xavier just screams, put it back. And we see how broken she's become. Now, I believe the events that led to House of M started, I think it was in, don't ask me what volume, but Avengers number 500. And the one thing about it, that version of Avengers, I hate how they just killed off characters to make something impactful. But it kind of worked at the time. Because she goes, oh God, I killed them. I killed all the Avengers. I killed my husband. And we just see Xavier thinking, God, what am I going to do with her? And then we see House of M. This is, surprisingly, writer Brian Michael Bendis, penciler Oliver Copiel, inker Tim Townsend, colors Frank Diamarta, letter Chris Yiannopoulos, producer or productions essay James Tavares. There's everyone else working on the book. If you kind of want to know what happened on both fronts, feel free to pause this, read it at your convenience, and come back. And you're back. I believe House of M on the X-Men site starts in the latter half. I think it was volume 4 of Excalibur's issues 13 and 14, where Magneto and Xavier are on Genosha trying to rebuild everything that happened in the fallout of Grant Morrison's new X-Men, where the Sentinels completely bombarded and eradicated the city. And they don't know what to do for Wanda. And I just love how Eric just looks broken. I can't help it, Charles. I put my children through hell because of what I believe. I destroyed whatever hope, whatever chance they had at a decent life because of what I believe. My war against the humans, and the truth is I waged my war against the humans and I lost. And so I've lost the war and I've lost my children. And Xavier doesn't know what to do. So he finally comes back to New York. Now remember, he's stated that he's going to stay out of the X-Men's affairs. If you read Josh Whedon's Astonishing X-Men, they have a major falling out. But this brings him back. And even Cyclops here mentions, you made it quite clear you weren't going to be involving yourself with us. And you weren't exactly nice about it. I hated how things ended between us. He goes, obviously something important has come up. And we just see this hurt, tired individual. I made this special trip to New York to discuss with you an almost impossible matter. We need to decide the fate of Wanda Maximoff. That is some heavy talk. And what it boils down to is, should she live? Should she die after what she's done to the Avengers? And because she's lost her mind, her powers are a threat to all life. Pietro runs to his father. He goes, they're going to kill her. Xavier, the rest, and all the Avengers, all the X-Men, they're meeting right now in New York. I was just there. They're agreeing to kill her. Why else would they meet? They're going to decide that there is no other way, and they're going to kill her. My own sister, your own daughter. Pietro. They may be right. And then I just love this blur, just this, and he, again, Magneto kind of resolved at this point. He goes, I can't, Pietro. No one can hear you when you yell that fast. I swore upon my life to protect her. First from you and now from them. The Avengers were only family. Now they're going to kill her and you agree? What would you have me do? They're going to kill her. What would you have me do? And Quicksilver, one of the most hard-headed asses along with Namor and North Star, breaks down in front of his father. And Magneto's trying to hold it together. That's how you do visual storytelling, gang. Now everyone's trying to say, is there any other way? Is there any other way? And one thing I do love, again, this is back before Marvel really started kicking Peter around all the time. He says, oh, wait, I'm not, oh no, wait, that's not the right one. Hold on, let me find it. Right here. There it is. Sorry. So he goes, so like, if any of my powers wig out on me, I can count on you to just kill me? And before anybody else can answer, Logan goes, yeah. Hope I can count on you to do the same. Professor, I can't believe you would even entertain this idea. Scott. The defeated eye is just like Magneto. I don't know what to do. That is some good writing right there, my friends. Now, we realize coming to Genosha was a bad idea. And we end with Peter having a vision. He actually has a good memory as he wakes up. I don't want to spoil it. I just want the guys to give you a taste of what House of M #1 was outside of what Claremont was doing behind the scenes with Braddock, Rachel, and Betsy. This is what's happening with the rest of the X-Men universe. Obviously, this book takes place before we really get into this alternate reality. But just as I've said with other event books, is the primary focus should stay within the confines of the main book if you're going to have a main book, not go all over the place. So I appreciate that instead of having to read this, and this, we see what everything is leading up to in issue 1, as it should be. So I thoroughly enjoyed it, and this was back, how do I say this? Back when Bendis was enjoyable to read, before it got kind of goofy. That's all I'm going to say about that, but this was an excellent read. So if you guys have enjoyed what you've seen, please first and foremost support your local comic shop or whatever it is like to get your action figures and comics and grab this series. And if you've enjoyed this review, really would appreciate if you take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. Helps the channel more than you could possibly know. And if you want to hit that fancy little M bell next subscribe, that way as I continue to upload content, you guys get notified. Come to the channel, and I love talking with y'all and hearing your thoughts and feedback down in the comments below or the socials, which I'll make sure that the links down in the description. So with all that said, I hope you all continue to have an absolutely amazing day reading, and happy hunting, everyone.